What the heck is going on, guys? How's everybody today? With global release coming on the 9th, our next videos in the next coming week are going to be focusing on things sort of for beginner gameplay, but hopefully this can help some of you guys in the later stages if you made some mistakes. I know I definitely made a few, so hopefully we can help you guys out. Before we get into it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. But what I want to talk about today is blacksmithing and the importance of it. So, as a new player, you want to completely ignore cooking. Cooking is useless. You are going to slowly save up your guild points in order to buy it when you need to. You don't really need it for anything too much in the beginning. They give you lots of food that you can use to help you through bosses and beginning content, or you can just cook some of the cheap food and use it at the beginning if you feel you need it. But yeah, completely ignore that. Blacksmithing is what you're going to want to focus on, and unfortunately for blacksmithing, you are going to need to get some processing things done. So you want to just kind of build your processing as you need it with your blacksmithing. And the reason why you want to focus so hard on blacksmithing is one of the first things you want to start working towards in the game is going to be a solid set of gear. So as you can see here, there's all these subjugation ones. So like Ice Warden, Nightcrawler, they're all the subjugation ones. So you kind of want to avoid those. Maybe in like your first few days, you might do a piece of gear here or there if you get stuck, but you're going to pretty much ignore those. The set I recommend going for as a new player is going to be Foggy. Of course, there is better sets. If you are Orbia, getting a nice Naraka set would be really nice, but as a new player, that's going to be hard to obtain. So if you focus on your Foggy gear, it is relatively cheap to upgrade. So all of this is very easily obtainable stuff. Of course, there is spots when you start getting into the higher levels of it. So something like this is going to come from Seal. So that's going to be later game. So you don't necessarily want to go quite that far, but you want to get all your Foggy gear to at least 2 to 3 star because it is going to be relatively easy to do. And as you can see, you only need blacksmithing level 6 in order to achieve that. So I'm just going to show like another piece of gear. And then something that Chetta really wanted to make sure that I talked about because it's something that I still to this day am ignoring. So again, sorry guys, easy to obtain, right? But also the weapons. So the weapons, oh, sorry. The weapons are a little different because they are a bit more expensive to craft. I went a little too far. I'm going to show the White Castle ones because I think these are the ones you should go for. But as you can see here, it's still only asking for White Castle stuffs. Like these lanterns come from White Castle, so it's relatively easy to obtain. As well as the sky stones are relatively low. Again, once we get into here, we do need this from Seal. But that is a very low cost considering some of the other gear. Chetta, do you have anything on the weapon part that you want to talk about? Like
the bonus. Like if you click on the weapon.
Okay.
So it says increases the skill of a random activated skill. Oh, that's like one of the ones that you use.
So essentially what this is going to do, if I go and look at my actual summoner, if I look at her skills, that is going to allow these skills here. Am I correct? So this will go up to level 10, hypothetically, if you were to have that bonus. However, it says it cannot exceed max. So let's say you are level 10, that's now going to be a waste. So later game, that's a waste. Early game, it can help you catch up in as far as skill points go, because as you guys can see, it gets very, very expensive. So again, what I recommend as a newer player, I think you want to grind out your Foggy gear. As someone who did not do this, I am like 4 months into the game and still working towards a halfway decent gear set. So that kind of sucks. So I definitely recommend focusing a nice, decent two-star Foggy set. I think it's 5 stars, right? 2-star Awaken, 5-star. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, and potentially even 3-star, but you want to get good rolls, right? So if you hit good rolls here, like I think you stop, right? Or like, I don't know, maybe even on the 1-star.
No, not on the 1-star because you won't get the bonus.
Oh yeah, it does have to be.
Bonus. The one comes when they look cool.
Yeah, see the summoner defense bonus, but if I go here, it does not have the defense bonus. So yes. Sorry, thank you, Chetta. So hopefully you get good rolls here. and you don't have to go again, so you can save yourself some resources. But then you just do this roll and hopefully you get good rolls. So again, like I said, let's quickly look here. I think this is obtained from Foggy. So pretty easy to get as a new player because a lot of people are running Foggy all the time. You should be able to get carries for that very, very easily. Not to mention you should be able to clear it yourself pretty quickly. And then yeah, this comes from rune farming. So Fatal Rune's kind of crap, but this boss as a new player is hard to beat. So I do find you kind of need to get some Fatal Runes in order to beat the Rage Rune boss. And these are very important for Naraka gear, actually. But yeah, this is important for your Foggy gear. So anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Oh, no, actually, I'm sorry. I do want to say one more thing with the professions. So alchemy is important, but you can kind of slow roll it till you're ready to invest your time and resources. But one thing I do want to say is you want to make sure that you're saving up a decent amount of gold when you do unlock this alchemy here, because that's the wrong one. Yeah. Because you want to be crafting your skill points as soon as you can. So like I craft mine all the time, but if you don't have Alchemy 6 unlocked, you cannot craft them. So you're going to want to hold these, wait until you have Alchemy 6 unlocked. Once you have time to, or you think you're ready to unlock it, then you want to have like at least a couple million gold just to dump into skill points. And then you're going to get a huge progression in that screen I was showing you guys earlier in here, because you're going to get a ton of skill points from those little papers. You get a ton when you're going through the story. You get them from running your expeditions every day. You get them from events, from all this other stuff. So that's going to allow you to maximize your skill points. But again, that's something you're going to want to wait until you feel you are ready to invest time into it. Blacksmithing is something you want to rush. But yeah, I think that's it. Chet, are you good? All right, sorry for my rambling. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. As always, hopefully you're able to learn something, and we will catch you guys in the next one.